do you feel any physical changes in your body, and are you different now physically than you were, 5 or 10 years ago?
In the days can we start receiving the question like that? This sport is a tough sport. No, I growing up in tough events in the world, and I fight with no gloves and other rules before, and I feel good. I don't have injuries right now. My body have a regular pains, no pain the elbows, the shoulder, but a little bit, no injuries. No, this is because sometimes we want to be ready. You don't know if you are ready, and you training. Like sometimes I training more than I need, more than I can. But I'm feel really good right now.
And then last question, is there any change for you when you hear like fighters like Dominic Cruz just got up there and talked about he grew up watching you fight, and you're an idol, and now all of a sudden you have a generation of MMA fighters that started watching when you were just getting into the field, and now they're becoming stars. Can you just talk about that process and what it's like to see fighters who maybe patted themselves after you or followed you from the time that you started?
That's the great honor for me, I thinking a lot of times the guys watching one fight like Diego Sanchez with Capman, can he go, and sometimes the guy give him more than he can, he going, sometimes the guy, you'll be more, you'll be one aggressive fight, one tough fight, and the guy's thinking, man, this guy fight like a Wanderlei Silva, you give the inspiration for the new fighters. For me, it's a great honor. I thinking I try to give my best for making this sport biggest and biggest, and finally, we may be in the right place in the world. Then is a great promoter. He changed the sport. I can't believe like I be year and a half out. And this sport in 1 year and a half changed a lot from my last fight in Australia, from right now. Look, and just today I gave more than 10 interviews for different radios, different things. And finally the fans can have access for the information and for all things. The media, congratulations for the media doing a really good job for us.
Okay, Wanderlei. Chris Leben, there's so much happening in the middleweight division right now. To you, what does a victory over Chris Leben do for your career?
Yeah, for me, it's true. It's sometimes I say it is one of the most important fights in my career. The guy say, no, but he no have the name like a Crocop, like a Jackson, like a Henderson, like a Chuck Liddell. But in that moment, for me personally, I have one time in my life, and we are not machine. We have a lot of things inside, and I like to give you sometimes the people say, man, you need to fight smart, not do this, not do that. But after the fight started, I don't know what is happening with me. I feel crazy. I want to kill the guy. A lot of times my coach say, calm. The instruction from me is calm. No, coach, I'm gonna try lesson this time, coach. No, but the victory is like I debuted with a tough guy. I debuted in 185 with Bisping. I think he's a top 5 in the world. I have a good fight with him, and I was on my second fight in that division. Of course, the victories are really important for me. I need to prove I'm ready. I'm healthy, and I can't be one day fighting for the belt again.
We know how badly you wanted to fight with Chris. Now, when was it when you started really kind of following his career and thinking he'd be a guy you'd really like to get in there with?
After watching his fight with Akiyama, and by looking at his style, having a style like my style, he fighting to the front and he don't give a step back, and having a style like one aggressive style, one tough guy, have a lot of heart, and for you beat one guy like that, sometimes it's tough. And I look at him and say, man, I fight with this guy, going to be a great fight. You know, and he beat Akiyama, he called me, and for that moment, it's a great opponent, and we know we're going to give you one great show. You guys can expect it, one great performance on Saturday.
So he said now a lot of stuff he does is stuff he's tried to emulate you from. So from watching him, like in the Akiyama stuff, the Akiyama fight and other fights, could you tell that he took some stuff from your game? Could you tell that he took some stuff from your game, I guess? Leaving.
It's true. I'm not studying. I don't watch his fights for that. I don't study. We're talking today. I train in stand-up, I train ground, I train takedowns, and I'm ready for that fight. But it's true, I don't, my coach watch the tapes and give the technique for me, and make my game for that, for all fights, but especially for that fight. But I don't like so much to watch. We're gonna watch it maybe today and tomorrow, a couple of videos just for look a couple movements, but I don't like to study the game of my opponents.
And just lastly, he kind of caught us off guard with some comments. He said that when he finally got this fight, he had some second feelings because he was kind of scared of you, and he even doesn't really enjoy fighting anymore. What'd you make of those statements?
No, this is, I know what he wanna say, because man, this is a lot of pressure, you know. Just like your mind, imagine you go inside the octagon, the small octagon with 23,000 people, and you're gonna fight with a tough guy. That's it's a lot of pressure, you know. Everybody feel the pressure, but for me, this is for him, but for me, I am one guy inside the gym. Sometimes the guys beat me inside the gym, but in the lights, for the public, I'm another guy. I feel different, I feel the energy, you know. I wanted to give my best, I wanted to entertain my fans, and I know what my fans expected about me, and I try to do it.
Wanderlei, you're coming back from a serious knee injury, and I wanted to ask you how long did it take for you to be comfortable when you were back in training, that you could 100% feel good about the support?
Yeah, this is the reason I be here and have out. Because I take a long time for recover and a long time for make my muscles strong again. And I just start training after I feel ready for that. I train safe, of course, because I don't want to hurt again. But I feel good, my legs working good. I train a lot of kicks, I train a lot of positions in the ground. I test him in all positions and he passes. I'm ready for a fight.
Wanderlei, you were talking earlier about people asking you why don't you fight safe. You need to fight safe in there, and then you get in there and you can't do it. You mentioned also earlier that you want to fight for another 5 years. Do you think that you can continue fighting in the style that you have and fight for another 5 years, or do you think you have to start fighting smart to make it to that goal?
That's a good question. I'm gonna try. No, of course, no. Every single fight, my coach. We talking the same thing. He said, "No, do this, do this, do this." We have the game plan. We have. And the last time he controlled my coach controlled me better. No, calm, do this, do that. And I listened. I thinking after I left from my last gym, my last gym, I'm fighting alone for a long time and I fight really alone because the guys don't understand. Like you have one guy for holding one pads. Make one training for you. You have a coach. Is one thing. You can be ready for the fight, but for you to have connection with your coach and your lesson in the tough times, you need to have your other connection. No, you need to have one master. And I'm so happy for my master back working with me. I trained with him for 17 years, and in the last fight, the connection back. We have a lot of the crowd in Australia, and I listen what he say. He say, "No, do this, do that," and I'm so lucky for having Rafael Cordeiro in my corner. Him is my real master. A lot of times the guys ask me, who you follow, who you wanna be. You watch and say, "No, I want to be like that guy," No, he's the guy. No, I grew up watching his fights in Brazil, and this guy is incredible, inside and now outside.